Hassan, what do you think? Okay. Then that means you have to wait for more information. More information. And now we have our first presented fair value gap. So Peter, were you in? Get ready EU. Hii imefanyika, imeenda sana. So nani ameishika? Yeah, those relatively equal highs zimetagiwa. Ni mbaya. Okay. Niaje Victor? Umekuwa kwa movie? Oh, Monday, nice. Wazi jo. So right now ina accumulate hapo. Yeah, same here. Bearish. Yeah. So everyone is bearish. Let's see. Good evening. How are you doing? Kwa hapa juu. Kwa hapo juu. Okay, nice. Okay. So let's see if this one is going to give us any fair value gap. Something like this. Iko kwa deep, iko kwa bio. Link iko kwa bio. Yeah, that's great. I think something like 3. Something like 3. So this should be our bearish order block. So this order block, you don't want to see it close any above the main threshold, okay? Dun, 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 dun. 50% of first presented. Okay. That's good. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Let me see the 6 sister. Yes. What are we having? So tray below the 930 open, and we had this. So guys, can we we are below the area value low. Golden piece, what do you mean by area value low? Mind explaining. Guys, are we allowed to say that these are is it 3 1 2 3? How do we call it? 3 drives pattern. 1 2 3. Anyway, I don't know. On yes, we are having this low, high, lower, low, speed, distance, fair value gap. So if we can, anyway, we have to wait. So this 5 minutes fair value gap showing signs. Okay, but then I still prefer for it to trade back into this first presented fair value gap. So if you can do that, then yeah, there's something I need to see. There's something I really need to see. But then it's not like maybe it might trade into this, maybe it might not, but then we just have to wait and see. So again, it traded back into this bearish order block, and we see that nice reaction there. So can this level push it lower now into this level? So we have to wait. We have to wait. Oops. So the way this level is the holding price. We're just waiting. Just waiting. It's tricky. Today is on a Monday. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But then even if it's going to sell, then if you didn't catch anything, still you have nothing to worry about, because we are still having this level. Yeah, so we are still having this level. So it has to confirm to us that it really wants to go lower. But then before that, yeah, so there's a level holding. Can it push it into this first presented fair value gap? So that's what I'm waiting to see. Yeah, so it's doing that. So first presented fair value gap. Okay, it's still a W, so I got 500 from the rip to the upside. Nimefunga. That's good. Vin, that's great. Parik, it's okay. You can choose to be contented with that, or you can just wait for the next range. Okay, so guys, natumia legends trading. Yani, is it a prop firm? Okay, so is that legends trade, is that a prop firm? Let me check. Okay, so near features. Okay, that's good. Like sijaijua, like I only know of Tradify and Funded Next. But then packages zake naona ni expire, like 25k ni 165 dollars. Iko mingi, but anyway, kauko na do, like, yes. How are you doing, Link? Yeah, so I can see the 25k is simply $165. At $18. Okay, so have you tried or do you know someone who had any successful withdrawals, I mean payouts? So again, I'm good. Thank you, Link. Thank you. So again, we try back into this level, and so around this level, so I wanted to see it trade into this first presented fair value gap, but then the sensitivity around this price level, it's worrying. So what was it? We are around, so golden piece was saying we are around area value low. So let me bookmark that so that I'll confirm what area value low means. Area value. Yeah, so welcome, Link. May withdraw na ngoja third withdraw, then niende live. Okay, that's good, but then $18, that's crazy. What? So kitu kama hiyo ndio tungefaa tujue. So Vin is telling me there was this futures prop firm that was offering a really good discount, $18. How long have you been using first presented fair value gap? So I've been using it, I mean, just 1 year. Not really 1 year. How long is it? So yeah, I might say 1 year. Ever since I still introduced it. Yeah. So 1 year. So what it's doing here, I'm not interested. Okay. So let me see, 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Gonna activation fee. So we're trading into that first presented fair value gap. So yeah, so guys, welcome, those who are coming right now. So what happens that yes, I want to see that sensitivity, so that's good. So it has an activation fee of 99. Oh, so yeah, we trade it right now. We're ripping below the first presented fair value gap, so that's good. Are you using it as an inversion? Yeah, most of the time, normally. Yeah, I normally use it as an inversion, but then on occasions like today, I mean, you have to be really careful because I mean, you just have to be more patient, more patient, more patient. So let me see the six sister. So yes, YM. Okay. Are you going to use it as an inversion? Okay, so right now I'm seeing I mean, these guys, they have some really nice discounts. So 25k is $33, 50k $37. I mean, where's the catch? Okay, $33. but then I don't know, I know of no one who is using it, so I'm just bookmarking it, so maybe I'll use it some other day. Yeah, so we've traded below this first presented fair value gap. So normally what I like to do is immediately trade below it. So as it's trading back into it, I normally go short using this, and my stop, I normally place it here, but then so I anticipate for a pullback into this, so it might trade above this first presented fair value gap. So that's the reason why I'm not going short inside this. Okay, it might happen or it might not. So but then on days like this, so if I wanted to go short, okay, so as it was trading outside, I mean it closed below outside this first presented fair value gap, so this return into it, so that one most of the time I'll go short there, my stop slightly above this first presented fair value gap, and then target any sell side liquidity. So those guys were bearish. You have this, okay. Oh, there's new week opening up. I feel like this is what you are coming for. This is what's drawing price. Okay, that's my opinion. So let me mark it with a different. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so there's one here. Where's the bull's eye? Here. So guys, don't panic. I mean, we still, if you miss this first range, we're still waiting for the second range. So normally happens around after 10:30. So if we miss this, we're still going to get another re-entry. So if it really wants to trade kuchini, ama if it's going to give us another range, that's we have to wait for time. Is that your target? How do you scale on your vanilla car? Yeah, so I still got, I mean, yeah, so many episodes on money management. I mean, even if you start, I mean, if you look at the core contents, yeah, those monthly core contents. So I feel like, is it month 1, something like that, or month 2? He normally talks about the money management and also risk management. So you can just check it out. I feel like it's on the core content series. Yeah, you're welcome. Is that your target? Yeah, I believe, I mean, this is what's drawing price. This weekly discount array, I feel like this is what's drawing price. But for now, I mean, what I want to see is price trade back into this first presented fair value gap and probably above it, because those people who went short using this first presented fair value gap and their stops are here. So because they don't know how to be using first presented fair value gap on such occasions, so we are coming for those stops. Yeah, so what I did say is that normally we trade and close below it, so this return into this first presented fair value gap, I normally go short there, my stop slightly above this. So what happens is that you have to understand which fair value gaps you need to be doing that on. Yeah, so not, I mean, you have to understand, I mean, the occasions whereby you should be doing that, or even we're just waiting for this and then you mean you want to put your stop here. So if I was the market maker, I'd drive this price back up here, okay, and take any and introduce those orders, sell stops into the marketplace, so something like that. So now if I was the market maker, so I'd simply do the same thing that the market is doing now. Okay, I'm on yes buys. Let me see. Okay, look at the 5 minutes. Okay, by the way, guys, you just have to trade your own mind, your own opinion. Okay, so whatever I'm saying or whatever you see in the comment section, I mean, if you feel like it's matching your system, execute. If it's not, sit on hands. Okay, tin, 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 tin. So normally, if let's say if I was to go short and I did execute inside this first presented fair value gap using it as an IAVG, then right now my stop could have been hit. But now, I mean, I know this, I mean I know when I'm supposed to be executing that way, using this first presented fair value gap as an inversion. Yeah, but then today is not one of those days that I should be doing that. So that's why I said I want to see it trade back into this and then close, I mean, rip above this first presented fair value gap, and right now it has done that. So that tells you something. And also, it's not like I'm bullish in this market. So Yogi, if I'm going to be bullish, then I have to wait for 10:30. But then right now, nah. But then if you see your system, you just act. Okay, just act. If you see something that you like, just act. So normally if I wanted to go, if I was bullish also, so in as much as yes, it took out this sell side liquidity, gave me this fair value gap and also this. So most of the time I treat this as a breakaway gap. So I only expect price trade back into this upper fair value gap, leave this one unfilled, but then again if it trades back into this, then not interested in those longs. So buangalia gold. So naangalia from my other screen. Gold imekuwa ikishuka. Okay. Okay. In the 6 sister, yes. NQ pia ndo hiyo. Waiting to see how it reacts on the 50%. So just have to be careful. On 5 minutes, you're talking about, yes, 50% equilibrium. 10. So for me, I'm just waiting for time. That's 10:30. So whatever is happening, I'm not really interested. So if it's going to go higher, I still don't know. So what I'm simply waiting for is just time. That 10:30. So that 10:30 will reveal everything to me. So this time level that I've highlighted, that I've marked with I don't know which color this is. That. Yeah, Dionysia's welcome. Yeah, sure, bro. So I know of someone who is long, and I know of someone also who was short around here. So in the next 4 minutes, we want to see if the market wants to create a new range. Yeah, so our first range was this. So we've taken out this low that was created at 930, so took it here, and we're having this high here. So this is our first range. So past 1030, we want to see a new range. So if it's going to be a continuation or a reversal, then it's all going to show up. So don't panic, even if you miss anything. If you miss going short, if you miss going long, time will tell. Time heals. So right now we're trading above the equilibrium, the fair value price. So inside this range that we created from 930 to right now 1030. So we're trading at the fair value, also at the premium price level. So one minute. Yeah, so I was anticipating something like this. So if it's going to give us a continuation move, then crazy. Yeah, so let me see what S&P 500 is doing. So yes, now we're having this low and this one. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That one there. This low and this low. Smooth. So what happens? Equilibrium still. So 10:30. That's good. That's great. So let me remove this that marking. So whatever it's doing here, this is acceptable. Most around the fair value price or the equilibrium. So most of the time when price trades at a fair value price, so always anticipate some level of accumulation. So accumulation, then manipulation, then distribution. So that's good. Yeah, so make sure you follow us on Discord. Yeah, and if at all you caught anything today, feel free to share your markups. I just use power of 3. Yeah, so liquidity, I come to the market, look for any short-term liquidity, be it relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. Then I wait to see if there is any shift in market structure. Fair value gap, IFVG, boom, execute. Yes, something like that. So it's expanding higher. I've been trading live for around, I'd say 5 months now. 5 months? So August, September, October, November, December. 5 months. 5 months. I've been trading live for 5 months now. Let's wait for the next micro. So what I normally like when it comes to this next range that normally takes place past 10:30. Yeah, so it normally takes place around that. You most of the time you find that your setup, yeah, it will give you an entry around the macro window. So 1050 to 1110, thereabout. And again, if you are trading the 950 to 1010 macro, so maybe this could have been your setup. So just this return into this order block that we highlighted, bearish order block. So this return into it, so that could have been your entry for the 950 1010 macro. So 950 is here, so there's 950. Or if you missed it, so again this one and 1010. So 1010 is here. Mainly we took out this low, so it could have been done right there. Or if you entered here slightly below this first presented fair value gap, that could have just been your entry setup. We also trade in the lunch hour, like 11:50, 12:10. Only if I was, let's say, only if I was holding a position, but most of the time no. But then if at all I was holding a position, then yes. 10:50, 12:10. So most of the time I just wait for the PM session. Okay, so PM session, so I come to the market at 1:30. If I fail to see anything, then 2:30. Yeah, and also there's normally a setup that forms each and every single day. Yeah, the 315 setup. So if you know it, so it's normally a short scalp. Yeah, so it works like magic. So I'm watching this, whatever it was doing here. So we've traded back into the, so if you're someone who is trading the quadrants, I mean something like this, so we were really bearish, and so right around the 25 quadrant level we were having this fair value gap. Okay, so this fair value gap, we've traded back into it, so we want to see a push down here. So because I'm bearish, so that's what I'm waiting to see. And also, let's say if you are bullish and you want to catch some longs around this price level, that's like chasing price. So I see some nice fair value gap here. So we might have a continuation lower, so that's good. Xova, you're welcome. So we trade below these levels, so we are in some, so right here what I was saying, we're accumulating, so we wait for that expansion or manipulation into a price level and then distribution. So if you really want to be sure, then wait, look at the higher, let's see what is it, 3 minutes as far as yeah. Mano, you're welcome. Eyes wide open. Yeah, Ekiru, kumbe you are here. Okay. Vugalo, thank you for the gift. Yeah, eyes wide open. So something might happen. But then 10:40, so 10:40, having that. So right now it's really, I mean, if you trading using the quadrants, so right now it's simply trading just around the 50% level, or slightly above it. So okay. So how about we try this? Okay, try going short. Yeah, so guys, when trading, always make sure that you understand trading is a game of probability. Anything can happen. Yeah, so anything can happen. And what I normally like to tell my followers that it's not a guarantee that that any trade is going to win. So it's normally a game of probability. So this is not a financial advice, guys, and don't copy what I'm doing. Okay, so don't copy what I'm doing. You can as well just wait for the next, 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, that's 10:50, 11:10. Yeah, so 10:50, 11:10. Still it might trade and close above this level, so just know that anything can happen, just anything. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, that one there. So I'm saying it might as well trade back into this level, so with some large candles. So for me, if I'm taken out, I'm fine with it. But then what about you? Okay, yeah, so because it's closing above that, so because it closed above this, so I have to wait for the 10. Okay, next 5 minutes. So what can happen? So because this has happened, so I just want to put this my stop loss above this fair value gap. So it might still want to visit this high, or it might not, so I don't know. Yeah, so 4 minutes. Three minutes. Yeah, so you're welcome. Q Minds, you're welcome. So guys, those of you who normally know me, so how I normally manage my trades, okay? So this is how. So if at all you're asking how I normally manage my trades, so half of my positions come off right inside this first presented fair value gap. So half of my positions. My tip is slightly, those lows, we're having some relatively equal lows, in as much as, so we want to see first how price is trading by into this first presented fair value gap. So half of the positions come off here. So whatever happens here, that's what's going to determine if we are going to be holding for this and probably trail this TP into that new week opening gap that we highlighted down there, okay? Where's the TP? Or you don't put a limit on profits and based on liquidity. So my limit, you see there's lows. So there's low and also there's low. So these are relatively equal. Smooth level, some smooth level, okay? So my TP is slightly there. So I just want to see how price trading into this first presented fair value gap. And by the guys, if you've been here for a long time, okay? So if you've been here with me for a long time, and so half of my positions came off. So right now I'm scaling my stop too. So the trade is now risk-free. So that's how I normally manage. So right now the trade is risk-free. So if you've been following me and you normally see me execute and win, but then you fail to execute same time as me, so I might create an exclusive channel whereby I tell you that I'm now getting in, so something like that. But then you guys have to pay for that. So if you're interested, you can just DM me. So right now trade is risk free. Risk free trade. Do you get after first partial? Yes. Parity. So this is what that's exactly what I've done. So because this has happened, so again, so you see these levels that I highlighted down here. So I'm going to leave one contract to run. So I want to modify this. So those guys were asking, why is that? I mean, there's the price level that, so you see this bullseye that we placed here. So that's this the level that we targeting. So I just want to target the around the consequent encroachment, but then I'm going just to leave a runner. So I'm going to take 7 positions off immediately it hits this low. So normally if I fail to get in short around here, so there's return into this first presented fair value gap, there is normally my entry if at all I fail to see all of these. So there is normally my entry, and so Mulalo, welcome, thank you for the follow. So what I'm saying is that this return into this first presented fair value. So you see the first one, this return failed, okay, but then this second one, so I normally wait for this protraction, okay, so this protraction first, then this one, so this second one, you'll see that it's going to deliver lower, and most of the time I just put my stop loss slightly above this first presented fair value gap, trusting that it's not going to take me out. But then because I did get the entry up there, so I'm not interested in this. So that's just a tip that you can add to your books, okay? Beautiful cells, nice, thank you, Kenny G. Yeah, Omosh, you're welcome. So let me see. So let me see what ES is doing. So fail take out this low also. Yeah, exactly. So with the ES also we having these relatively equal lows. So see this low, this one, relatively smooth. I mean, these are really smooth levels. So I still believe we're coming for this liquidity down here. Okay, so if I were the market maker, then I won't be leaving this untapped. Yeah, so Parik, yeah, that's what we're anticipating. But then again, guys, just understand that the market is the boss, so it will do whatever it wants to do. So let's see, if I fail to see this, then I wanted to trade back into this, then probably I would have been taken out. So that will have been fine, because you can't tell me that if you enter here, how many points this is. So let me, so from that low to this high, slightly 9 points. So can't tell me that that's a lot of money. So that one there, I could have been taken out, but then my stop loss could have been this way. So still not a big impact. So let's wait and see. So right now we are risk free, so whatever happens, I mean, we don't care. So we've taken our partials, and so we are still inside that 1050 1110 macro. 1050 1110. So if we can trade below this first presented fair value gap and close and get a candle close below it, I'm going to scale my stop towards this level, this high, this short-term high. So right now, those guys who are long, they are really fighting it. Yeah, they're really fighting. They want to see it trade higher, but then, I mean, if you look at the whole narrative, so the whole of last week, okay, so let me show you something real fast. So the whole of last week, we were anticipating for price trade into this volume imbalance, and we did that on Friday, okay, whereby you see, yes, simplify, I mean, yes, all these pairs, gold, I mean, they created all-time highs. So for NQ, we were anticipating for this imbalance, and immediately we trade into that we saw the sensitivity around that price level and we closed, closed lower. Okay, so we closed lower, and that's the reason why today we were kind of bearish. So we anticipating for price trade back into this level and probably take out this low if it may, but then price is price, so we have to be patient and wait for it, wait to see what it wants to do. So if you can get a close below this, then right now I want to see it rip lower with speed and distance, so some large candles rip lower, cause time and price, time and price. Explain your entry, please. Okay, this was just we entered inside this protraction model, so we were targeting these relatively equal highs. If you can see, we're having these relatively equal highs, so I highlighted that before it started, and what happened that price simply ran into that level, and then because if I was to be bearish, then I wanted to see these relatively equal highs tagged first. Okay, then we trade lower. So what happens that as we were trading lower, so I was not seeing some of the things that I wanted to see in price to execute inside this time window around the opening range. Okay, so everything I wanted to see, it was not giving it was not availing everything I wanted to see, so I had to wait. So I had to sit still and let all this slide. So I was not having that FOMO, fear of missing out. Why? Because already I know, if I see this first presented fair value gap here, and I was seeing how price is doing this, all of this, so I simply knew that immediately did this, so I was not going to chase. So normally if I fail to catch something here and it gave me my system or my entry model, then I normally don't panic, so I have to wait for this first presented fair value gap. So this first presented fair value gap today, so I was saying on situations like today, I want to see price trade back into it, so I'm not going to rush in as it once it closes below this first presented fair value gap and returns. So I'm not going to rush in and put my stop here, so I'm going to wait for this pullback. So this pullback, as it's happening, so it's happening around 10:16. So I normally consider the factor of time. So time, I'm waiting for 10:30. So 10:30, that's when I want to now start looking for some of the things that I want to see, that I like for price to do. So 10:30, as it was doing this, I was saying around the 50% level. So I anticipate some accumulation, then manipulation. So it accumulated. See there's shallow one. So there's accumulation. There's candles, the way it's doing this. So I normally teach my students how to understand an accumulation. So you see these double bottoms. Yeah, so it doesn't need, and there's double tops. So immediately you see those inside a price level that you anticipate for these such patterns to take place, then that's an accumulation. Then wait for manipulation. So it's manipulating to where? To a key price level. Which price level? There's fair value gap that we had here, and also we had some slight buy side liquidity there. So if in as much as we fail to take it out, but we trade into this price level during that time. So time, okay, so time after 10:30, time trade into that and fair value gap, boom. So this fair value gap trading back into this accumulation. So anticipate that this level is not going to hold price going higher. Why? Because it gave me this fair value gap, and I want to believe this the order block. Why an order block? So I normally teach my students that an order block, for it to be valid, it has to be have a higher range. So this candle has a bigger range, and it's followed by a fair value gap. So anticipate for this to be a high probability order block. So that happens, and we see that nice rally. So also this, so I did say if we trade below this first presented fair value gap, then I'm going to scale my stop above this. Yeah, so that even if it now trades back into this upper portion, then I'm not going to worry much. So this return into this first presented fair value gap, that's also an entry model. And now we want to see speed and distance. Now speed and distance, some large range candles. Yeah, so it needs to trade down here with speed and distance, take out any sell side liquidity that's remaining in price. Okay, and also we're having this fair value gap inside this first presented fair value gap, so that's important. So I want to see it trip below this. So Hassan Moa, so basically there's shallow accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. So what happened to the buy? No, I didn't talk of any buy. I didn't talk of any buy. Or which buy? After the FVG. Before breaking up. No, I mean, I didn't talk about any buy. So I just say that if I wanted to buy, so are you talking about this one? This one here. So there's buys. There's the long that took place around this level. Are you talking about this? Above that, this one. So what I was saying is that, yeah. So what I was saying is that normally because someone said that he's going long on ES, and so I was saying that if I'm to be bullish, then I want to see this level, this price level, left unfilled. Okay, then there's one price is supposed to trade back into this and then push higher. But what simply I was meaning that I mean, if such a price action was to take place, then these laws must be taken out first. See this law. So for this price action, we only took out this law, and then it gave us that pattern. But then I was not interested in going long. So also looking at the bigger narrative. So what's price doing? Yeah. So if I was to be bullish, then you could have seen me going long inside this trade. But then today I was bearish. So any longs, I'm not interested. So 10-10 the end of that macro. So I wanted to see some larger range candle. So because I mean it's still doing all of these inside. There's slightly below that first presented fair value gap. I want to take some 2 more contracts off, so some 2 off. So guys, now inside the 1050 1110 macro, so inside there's a time window. So inside this window, I wanted to see some large range candles, but then it failed to give it to us. So again, leaving these laws untouched. So yeah, whatever it's doing, that's permissible. So might trade higher and seek new liquidity, probably take us out, and then maybe later during the 1150 1210 1150 1210 do its thing. But then for now, if it trades and takes us out, then still we are fine. Yeah. So let me show you guys the executions, because this is going to take us out. So yeah, there's Nasdaq. There's Nasdaq. So guys, it's really spending too much time inside this level. No, sure. I'm selling. We are selling. Yeah, our position is running. So if we can trade below this low and also this one, then I'm going to take I'm going to take 3 off. So guys, it's like the whole of December we only had one, is it 1 or 2 losing trades? Yeah, it's like we only had 1 or 2 losing trades. So I'm going to check. So let's wait for January. Let's wait for January and see what January has for us. So what I've really understood, what I've really came to realize that each quarter, I mean each quarter has its time, okay, has its trading time. So let's say there's this December quarter. So you find that during November we had so many losses, okay, so many losses. And why was that? Because you find that during quarter 3 most of our trades were happening around the 950 10 macro. So by around 10:30 most of our trades we were killing it, okay. Or you find that most of our trades we hit TP before 10:30. But then from November and December you find that we're just sitting on hands, yeah, during the opening. Yeah, I have Discord, so just check my bio. You're going to find my Discord link there. I also have Telegram, but then Telegram right now it's only for only if you want to. I mean, I'm not allowing anyone to get into my Telegram channel. But then Discord it's free. Yeah, but then once you reach a certain number, then it's going to be limited. I mean, I'm going to remove my link, so no one is going to join. Yeah, so it's only that I don't like too many people inside my community. Yeah, because it's not like I'm going to sell them anything, so I don't like too many people. Once we hit around 150 members, that will be more than enough on Discord. Because on Telegram I'm having around 300. Is it around 300 people? That's more than enough. Yeah, so I have a Discord channel. YouTube, you can follow me at Lucy Trades. So let me just write here. YouTube, Lucy Trades. So right now I'm scaling my stop above that first presented fair value gap, and I'm not blinking, so yeah, so it's taking too much time. So this range, it's taking too much time, so it's better if it just takes me out. So right now I'm scaling it to the high of this first presented fair value gap. Yeah, so if it can give me some big ranges into this, that will be fine. But again, if it trades below these two lows, I'm taking out three positions come off. So guys, remember, we're trading live each and every single day. So if you have any friend that's also trading these same concepts, feel free to share the live, okay? Feel free to share the live, and let's win together, okay? Let's win. Let's win. Let's push. So the fact that it has taken too much time here, so I don't like it. So let me see what ES did. Same, it's just been ranging. So why are you doing this? Why do you keep doing this? What's this? So the trendline traders right now, these are false flag. I don't know how they call it, but then they've drawn something like this. But then it's like it's working. So if you can combine these with time, so 11:10. Okay, I don't know. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh. Yeah, so Twitter, Lucid Trades, YouTube, Lucid Trades. Yeah, so guys, mark this name. This name is going to be a big name in 2026. Yeah, so 2026. It's going to be a big name. Okay. Maybe even if not 2026, then 2027. It's going to be a big name. Yeah, and you'll be here to witness. Yeah, on God. So too much ranging. So I want to see this large range candle. So this still shallow. So I want to see something deep. So dig deeper into this low, this one. So this is relatively smooth. So let me remove this kidogo tu. So let's see what price doing inside this accumulation level. Okay, so inside this accumulation, this is someone setup. So what are we having here? So we trade higher, failed take out this low, create this short term high, short term low, came took out this one here. And also trading back into this. So we initially we left this fair value gap. So this was a breakaway gap, measuring gap. So we trade into this measuring gap and failed take out this low. So what happened again? We dipped back into this breakaway gap, but then see the weak sensitivity around that. Look at this. What's this? Volume imbalance. So the body is staying inside this volume balance, and then see this nice one. So again, fair value gap, we want to see price use this fair value gap, push price lower. So if that doesn't happen, then we're going to close the trade manually, because we are tired of this. We need to go and do some other things. Yeah, so we're only giving it this last chance, this last fair value gap. This fair value gap, so you want to see it use this fair value gap to push price lower. If that doesn't happen, then we're not interested. So it might just take us out, and then we go do some other things, because we are not only trading, we also have some other things to do. Same to mine. Okay, Kenny G, yeah, you're also going to be great. I believe in you. I believe in all of you. I believe in all of you guys. You just have to keep showing up each and every single day. Show up. Keep showing up. Liquidity got swept out of the markets, or got squeezed. Okay. Parik, where are you from? Parik, where are you from? So 11:30. So there's 1030 range. We've not even tagged. I mean, there's sell side liquidity. So still, a win is a win. A win is a win. So importance of taking partials, that even if it reverses back into your entry, we already took the bulk of the positions off, took some, scale our stop, and finally took us out. So right now we don't care about what price wants to do next. So yeah, that's a W. Yeah, that's a W. So always make sure that there's a limit orders that we place. You must amount also easy trade. Nice. So check out if you're still having any pending order in the marketplace, because most of the time, I mean, this normally happens to me. So you find that merely it hits my stop loss, and I had some limit orders down here. So what normally happens that I forget to close them manually, and you find that later in the day when price trades back into these levels, so it's going to be tagged. So you're welcome. Thank you, Vo, for the follow. You're going welcome, Vo. So if you forget, most of the time it's going to tag you during that time whereby you're not inside the market. So tomorrow when you come to the marketplace, you're asking yourself, I didn't execute this. Why am I having a running trade? So it's normally a consequence of forgetting to kizungu inadai kufanya ile kitu. Yes, so it's normally a consequence of forgetting to close these entries, okay, manually. Kizungu ni ngumu. Ni venye niko na siku hizi, like live yangu ina attract hadi wazungu, so I just have to. Yeah, so immediately after taking us out, so that's when we want to see that run. So whatever, man, we're not interested, okay? So we're not interested. Yeah, so initially we wanted to see these large range runs. These large range candles. Mwacha kunicheka bana. Kizungu ngomo, sio mdomo chetu. Kizungu sio mdomo chetu. Tereng. So guys, any question before, but uko chonjo. Ni mbaya. So normally there's protraction models, like big up bro, thank you, and also welcome to my community. Welcome to my community, Mazi. Let's make it big. Let's make it big on 2026. Let's go big, okay? I believe in you guys. We are going to win. 2026 is our year. Yeah. So 2025 we've been doing the dirty work. we have enough data right now. Okay, so we have enough data. We've been trading live and keeping our recording. So there's like journaling. Okay, so there's like journaling. So you find that if you come to my live and find me explaining how to use first presented fair value gap, yeah, so you'll find that most people immediately trade and close below it, so they're going to use this as an inversion. But then if you enter early without knowing which fair value gap you need to be using, which first presented fair value gap you need to be using as an inversion, I mean you need to be utilizing, yeah, to trade going lower, then there's not one of those. Okay, so there's not one of those. So you find that may we trade below it, so price keeps expanding above it, same to here, same to here. So first presented fair value gaps like these ones, so these ones are not high probability. So if you need to know high probability first presented fair value gaps, then just go through my recordings. I mean, I normally talk about all of these live each and every single day. So I normally post my recordings on YouTube, in as much as they are long and boring, so I understand. But then, yeah, there's too much gem in those boring shit. So in those boring videos. So if you can have the time to go through them, then why not, man? Yeah, because for us, people like us, I mean, we went through all the boring ST contents and we covered everything. Yeah, turned everything upside down, and right now the knowledge has been transferred to us, to me and you. Yeah, so if you feel like you're still struggling in trading the Ictconcepts, if you can't go through the ST videos, then just go through mine. At least mimi huongea Kiswahili, so maybe English za ST maybe anazisemanga time ushachoka. So zangu at least unaweza enda time yenye umeona execution, just look at the first presented fair value gap. So see where I'm saying that this first presented fair value gap, once you trade below it, then I'm going to use it as an AVG. My stop, I normally place my stop just above this, and you see price trade back into this and it doesn't hit my stop loss. So you guys will be surprised to see that price trading back into this and fails to take me out and then run straight to TP. So it's upon you to see which first presented fair value gap is going to hold and which one is not going to hold. So that's not up to me, that's up to you. And also understanding the protraction models. Yeah, so once the moves, I mean, once we have this move, so yes, we know we are bearish, we are going to, so there's our draw of liquidity, there's new week opening up below here. Okay, so that's our draw, but we are having this run lower. So what makes us wait, what makes us know that we are going to be having a protraction back into these levels, any level of inefficiency that was not traded back into? So what makes us know that? Because of certain things that are happening here, and I normally talk about them in each and every single live of mine. Okay, so I normally talk about them, and you saw me just sitting on hands through all of this. So I was not chasing, so everything was just spontaneous until you say that this was accumulation, manipulation into that level, and then boom, distribution. Yeah, and then we got short here. We were targeting this low, but then because we have to manage risks, we have to do all that, so our stop was killed there and we were taken out there, and right now we are having that runner. So still we are not regretting, because we are not regretting anything. Yeah, because it's a W, and it's some nice, yeah, some nice profit. So tomorrow and Wednesday, as we are ending the week, as we are ending the year, so we are ending the year on Wednesday. So we'll be seeing if this year, yeah, so this year we started on August trading live, so we'll be seeing if this year we are really profitable or are we not profitable. But then most probably we are profitable, so everything is nice, everything is good. So we are just waiting for 2026 to now put in the work and get those payouts, man. Yeah, so 2026 we are now investing in those prop farms, so trading prop farms. Yeah, prop farm, requesting payouts. Yeah, so everything is going to be showcased live. So I'm normally transparent, so each and every single execution of mine, I normally show it. If I lose, I still show it. So guys, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, same time. And also, if during the PM session we find something that we can trade, then I'm going to try my best and record, then show you guys. Yeah, if I forget to record, then still well and good, I'm going to post it on my Twitter and also my Discord and Telegram, and also my, yeah. So till then, see you guys tomorrow. Twitter handle, bro, Twitter handle ni Lucy Hemston, at Lucy Hemston, ama saka to Lucy Trades. So Twitter ni niko at Lucy Hemston. So still ni Lucy Trades, like utapata hapo jina ni Lucy Trades. Yeah, so Lucy Hemston at Lucy Trades. So sina following mingi, yeah, but then I normally post everything there. Yeah, so the last post was on 24th. So that's the last trade that we took, in as much as we didn't execute, but then we called those long. So yeah, so tomorrow guys, tomorrow